if someone was to hold up their phone and text, within an hour, they could probably text, give or take 30 people in real time and carry on these conversations and recommend times on their calendar. That's if they're really hustling and they're going back and forth, right? And out of those 30 conversations, let's say they book 5 appointments, right?
Okay.
But with AI, the schedule bot specifically, it can conduct hundreds of conversations at the same time, right? So it could talk to 300 people, and if the same ratios apply, help you book 50 appointments, but you're not actually doing it, Cody. It's all done by AI.
Hey, welcome back to the CA Power Player Podcast. I'm your host, Cody Askins. Today's episode, I'm telling you, when I talk about AI, artificial intelligence, this cat is a flippin' genius and created a CRM specific for insurance agents that helps with sales and marketing and client management. It is off the charts. I'm going to put the link straight to his tech in the description below. So at any point you're like, or if you're not watching on YouTube, you should be, okay? Or you can go to agentcrm.com/CA or codycrm.com.
Yep.
Either way, please welcome from Agent CRM, Alex Branning.
What's up, man? Great to be here, Cody.
Dude, all the way from New York.
Yeah.
In person.
I got to come to Springfield, Missouri at least once. It was on the bucket list.
So you're never coming again?
No, I'll come back.
Okay,
I'll come back after this experience of being at the business boot camp, man. It's been rad.
Man.
So,
It's been
yeah.
fun. It's been awesome having you here. We should have brought some New York pizza. That's the only thing we're missing.
Yeah.
Alex lives in Manhattan now.
Yeah.
I'm from Redding, California, Manhattan. Manhattan's
A couple buildings away from the stock exchange, man. I'm like right in the heart of the city. It is so much fun to live there.
That's so cool. So here's one thing I want to ask, man, because like AI is a topic of conversation that I'm being asked about a lot lately. Like literally there it is again. What is AI? Just kidding. Like every 14 seconds, you know? What is AI?
Artificial intelligence is a machine having the same level of a human task. I didn't word that well, but essentially artificial intelligence is being able to train a computer to do a task over and over again the right way with conditional programming. So in other words, it can figure out what it's supposed to do next based on rules that you give it. And before the ChatGPT, the language learning models came out, it was basically a bunch of if-else statements. You know, there wasn't a lot of complex thought that AI could do. However, now with these language learning models, ChatGPT, that sort of thing, it has really changed the game. So the way that insurance agents can use this to their benefit is by plugging ChatGPT into their text messaging conversations and their emails. So what we've done at Agent CRM is we've created a text messaging bot called Schedule Bot that plugs into ChatGPT, reads the conversations that are happening in real time, and it can read the agent's calendar, whether they're connected to their Google or Outlook. And so the conversations that the Schedule Bot has sounds like the agent, because you can train it to use your slang, and it can present open time slots on your calendar in a way that the person on the other end doesn't have to go to Calendly anymore. They can just communicate via human language to say, yes, Tuesday at 6 works for me.
Wow.
And now the Schedule Bot can schedule that appointment on your Google Calendar without someone filling out a form. So
That's crazy.
what's happening is these AI bots are making it so that an agent can multiply themselves. You know, I gave an example in the business boot camp, and I theorized that if someone was to hold up their phone and text, within an hour, they could probably text, give or take 30 people in real time and carry on these conversations and recommend times on their calendar. That's if they're really hustling and they're going back and forth, right? And out of those 30 conversations, let's say they book 5 appointments, right?
Okay.
But with AI, the schedule bot specifically, it can conduct hundreds of conversations at the same time, right? So it could talk to 300 people, and if the same ratios apply, help you book 50 appointments, but you're not actually doing it, Cody. It's all done by AI.
That's awesome.
So, and other ways that you can do it include email. Like you can train AI to actually respond to email in essentially real time, answering questions. for people. So it's going to cut down on your customer service inquiries as well.
So you connect your email in through Agent CRM.
Yeah, there's a two-way sync. So it can read your email and it can send email, and it all shows up in your inbox.
That's crazy. I told you guys.
Yeah.
Man, this cat is a genius. Okay. Do you think that AI is helping or hurting the everyday insurance agent?
It's going to help them because it's going to make you more productive,
Yeah.
you know? And so I think AI...
Make it lazier now.
Yeah.
But you're going to make more money, I guess. So that's good.
Yeah. Well, because what you're doing is you're no longer having to manually respond to most emails because AI can do a lot of that for you. And you're no longer having to manually text people back to do things like schedule appointments or even ask for referrals, because you can train the bot to have different goals. And so now you can spend more of your time actually doing revenue generating activities.
That's good.
Right? Like running appointments, you know, handling
100%.
training, things like that. And so I think it's going to help the everyday insurance agent tremendously.
That's awesome.
And not to get too in the weeds, but I think with all of these regulations that are coming out now and shutting down or really hurting some of these bigger call centers that were abusing text messaging and things like that, I think it's creating a huge open space for independent agents who are doing things the right way.
So an opportunity then.
Absolutely. Using technology the right way. And they're going to set themselves up to scoop up a lot of business that these large call centers were, you know, able to catch. So I think this is a very exciting time. You know, I look at what's happening right now in the insurance space as probably one of the biggest gold rushes for independent agents that are using technology well. I think more millionaires are going to be created in the insurance space in the next 12 months than we've ever seen before. But it's going to be the agents that are actually using AI and following the rules, quote unquote. And so this is a really exciting season, man. And you know, I think a lot of people watching this right now, if you're watching this and you're not currently using AI in your business, this is a wake-up call for you, because the agents that are not using AI, they're still going to have the same level of success that they were before, theoretically, right? You keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same results. But the ones that are using AI, those are the ones that are going to pick up the slack where these big call centers are missing out on. And, you know, and for those of you that are using the social media services like you do, like that's a whole new, you know, gold mine field right now.
True.
You know? And so, yeah, just to repeat myself, I really do think that right now in the next 12 months, we're going to see more millionaire agents created than at any other 12-month period that we've seen before.
That's a strong statement. And some of you guys listening, you may, dude, I want some of those millions, man.
Yeah.
You know, I want some of those. Why'd you start Agent CRM?
I saw a huge need. You know, I've been in my business since I was 17 years old. And I've, you know, long story short, for a long time, I was doing marketing campaigns and I was a marketing agency, and I would document everything that I did. Right. Well, the pandemic hit, and that was huge for insurance agents. And so my business literally quadrupled overnight. And I took a lot of the profits. And at the time when people hired us for marketing campaigns, we had 7 different softwares, Cody, that we were all trying to duct tape together. Right.
Yes.
And so I built Agent CRM as a marketing and sales platform for insurance agents. That was always the single lane that Agent CRM was meant to fill. So that's why I built it. I built it to make my job easier so that my insurance agent clients could get the benefit of having just one place to log in to manage their contacts, do all of their email newsletters, a complete phone system, replacing ClickFunnels with a new funnel builder, and more. So that's what Agent CRM was built to do. And so then we just continue to build on that. I'm a huge believer in, you know, small but continual improvement. And so before, when we first started, there was this huge rush. I mean, we quickly became one of the fastest growing sales and marketing platforms in the space. And then we kept building our support staff. We built on new features that just aren't available anywhere else, like our team plan and things like that. And so we talk to the insurance agents that are on the ground, and we ask them, what technology in your wildest dreams, what technology would you wish was being developed right now that could help your business? And they'll share some things, and some we can do right away and some we can't. And so that's what Agent CRM is all about. It's literally a sales and marketing platform for insurance agents. And we just continue to adapt and evolve to the ever-changing world of regulations and new compliance requirements, like the new Medicare scope of appointment thing that's coming out. We got to handle. So we're good. People can use us. They can feel safe using Agent CRM, knowing that we are compliant, we are safe, and we got their back. And we know the insurance industry.
Yeah, you stay ahead of the curve. You're constantly innovating, and you can tell. Also, too, if you guys are have not clicked the link in the description to learn more about Agent CRM, you should. Or if you're listening to this on podcast, you can go to codycrm.com or agentcrm.com/CA. And in that, too, Alex has 17 support staff, full-time working as support, and 2 live support Zoom calls every single day for like live hands-on tech support, every single day, which is so unique. Like that stood out to me probably more than anything else. You're a genius. AI is really important. There's a new wave of technology coming through. You're on the cutting edge, but you also like actually care enough to hire a bunch of people to help.
Yeah, one of the biggest things that I dealt with as a marketing guy working with these various software platforms was just the pain of waiting for them to get back to me. I'm like, I need this right now, and they just weren't available to help. And so for us, I want you to have not just a response, I want you to have the answer in written and or video format within 30 minutes. So that whether that's you sending us an email, you can actually call Agent CRM. We have live chat available 24/7, and we're in the Facebook group. So we really try to be there for you in whatever format you want to communicate with us.
Yeah. Where's tech in the insurance industry? Where's AI? Where's all this going?
I think it's going to be really creating the way I look at it, the independent insurance agent from 4 years ago when the pandemic happened. They followed the pattern of the day, which was run seminars. That was really big, right? There wasn't a lot that they were encouraged to do online, at least not the agents that I was talking to at the time.
Yeah.
And then the pandemic hit, everything went digital. And then there was a really big embrace pretty quickly for digital marketing. Funnels started popping up everywhere. People created YouTube videos. To answer your question about where it's going, I think for the agents that embrace AI, I think that their business is going to become something that's a lot more independent of them. It's going to be something where they're not spending a lot of their day doing the medial tasks. I think it'll be more running appointments. I think content creation is going to be something that is still going to be very important. And so embracing social media, embracing the way that we communicate with each other now. If before you did seminars and that worked great, well, the new online seminar is called TikTok, right? Like that is the way to speak to your audience now, right? So I love face-to-face events as well. Keep doing those, but there's just nothing about being able to hold up your cell phone and talk to 600 people at a time. You can do that now. 100%. And so for the independent agent that is looking at these technology tools, I want you to imagine each tool as a full-time employee in your army. Look at the social media platforms as a microphone that you can choose to pick up, or you can choose to have another agent pick up and talk to those people. Someone's going to be talking to them about the insurance products that you sell and how you support the viewer and the viewer's family. It should be you, right? But that's where it's going. It's just going to get more and more, I think, I wouldn't use the word easier, but there's going to be more and more tools at their disposal to grow their business faster.
Yeah. Do you think at like a home and auto agency where they've got like CSRs and like customer service reps, do you think that could eventually be automated?
100%.
The actual customer service rep.
Yeah, absolutely.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, it's already happening. That's awesome. So, and with the advancement, like one of the things that Agent CRM is doing is we're creating a way for you to set up a client portal. And so the clients can then log in using their email and a password and then get their policy information, get their contact info for, they're submitting claims. Like all of that stuff will be readily available on your clients' phones. And so where that's going to help is that if someone calls in, you can now have, these automatic responses go out via text and email based on who's calling you with quick links so they can have their client portal. So I think a lot of emails are going to start getting automatically answered. It's still important to pick up the phone when people call. I just don't know how many people are going to continue calling. If we were to look in the future, 10 years from now, will clients still call us, or will they expect to be able to text their insurance agent?
That's a good question. That's a good question. And there's a lot of times when it comes to like that kind of stuff, I don't want to call if I don't have to.
Right. And that's the thing.
Sitting there eating up time.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's weird. Is a text conversation that'll last 15 minutes and I'm looking at once a minute doesn't feel like 15 minutes of my life. It doesn't feel the same.
Yeah. Not at all. Not at all. Especially when it feels like it's a conversation with someone that's like looking up information, but it's actually an AI bot, but yeah, I mean, I had the experience the other day with Delta. Actually, their customer service was over text. It was all done using AI. They were able to find my flight information, tell me my confirmation number, send my boarding pass, all without speaking to a human. It was all done via an AI bot.
Incredible.
And so,
how did you know it was an AI bot?
They told me.
Oh,
yeah. They're like, you're communicating with our AI bot, which I think, by the way, is really good practice. If you're an agent, just be, hey.
So don't hide it.
Don't hide it. Embrace the fact that you're using technology to save time, save money, and give instant responses, even if you're not available right now.
That's awesome. I think most people would have tried to like hide that and not told their clients in any way it was like an AI bot. But that's awesome though. I agree with you. I think transparency is great, and I would much rather know. And I actually, the fact that they tell me, the level of trust goes up.
100%. And then in the email responses too, the ones that come back, is let them know, hey, this is digital Cody responding while Cody is on the phone. I looked up the answer to your question, and here's what I think you're asking for, right? And so, by the way, I need
that for my email now.
Yeah.
I freaking hate checking email. Email is my least favorite platform to use. It drives me nuts. A lot of people like it. Actually, I've got people in the industry that I'm buddies with that like, they will email me to ask me a question instead of text me.
Wow.
And I'm like, what the heck?
That's old school. That's old school.
It is. I'm like, gosh dang it, I got to go check my email and I can respond, I could have voice responded.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I love what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it a ton. I think it's special. I think it's needed. You're on the cutting edge. He's serious about it, and super impressive what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
So
thank you, man,
for what you're doing, and thank you for letting me be a part of it a little bit, and for coming to Springfield, hanging out, and getting on the Power Player podcast.
Absolutely. I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Alex. Okay. Again, Agent CRM, Alex Branning, man, go to agentcrm.com/CA or CodyCRM.com, and the link in the description below if you're watching on YouTube. Go check this thing out, man. It's incredible. All that it can do, still under $100 a month. Which is crazy, and they're going to continue to be on the cutting edge of everything tech and AI related. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Power Player Podcast. Adios. Hey, if you enjoyed this, I got another one you're going to love. It's right there. Click on it. See you in there. I'm so excited for today's CA Power Player Podcast. I'm your host, Cody Askins. We got a special guest. He is back on the channel, talking about how to sell life insurance from home. Here's what I love about this person. Yeah, I'm telling you, this will be one of the best.